Dear Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for inviting me to this anniversary. I am Kjersti Fløgstad. I am the Director of Nobel Peace Center here in Oslo. December is always the highlight of the year for us, who are working with the Nobel Peace Prize. Only 2 days from now, the World Food Programme will be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for 2020. In an awards ceremony that is digital, as we are here today and as we have become so used to in this strange year. The corona pandemic has made it difficult to uphold traditions even for the Nobel Peace Prizes. But at the same time, it reminds us how dependent we are of each other and of the work that is being done for our common good in the world. Food is the best vaccine against chaos. These are the words of David Beasley, the Executive Director of World Food Programme, who is this year's Nobel Peace Prize laureate. And as we today celebrate the 50th anniversary of Mr. Borlaug's receiving the Nobel Peace Prize, this may be a good saying. Food is a vaccine against chaos. When Norman Borlaug and his team in Mexico in the 40s and the 50s developed a new robust wheat strain and made Mexico self-sufficient in wheat, it was exactly a vaccine against chaos. Later, the same method increased crops dramatically in Pakistan and India, both threatened by famine and undernourishment. You can't build peace on an empty stomach, Borlaug used to say. And he has the Norwegian Nobel Committee with him when he connected food security with peace. The Nobel Peace Prizes to Norman Borlaug and to the World Food Programme are very much interlinked. And they are part of a long tradition of awarding humanitarian work. It is also in accordance with the purpose Alfred Nobel expressed in his last will, to promote fraternity among nations. Nobel points out 3 kinds of achievements that can be rewarded with the Peace Prize: fraternity among nations, the abolition or reduction of standing armies, and the establishment or promotion of peace congresses. On November 27th, not many days ago, it was the 125th anniversary of Nobel's will. On that date, he signed the document deciding that a prize for peace should be awarded in Norway. As you may know, Alfred Nobel was Swedish and, among others, the inventor of dynamite. He owned factories around the world and at the time left one of the world's largest fortunes when he died. He was unmarried and had no children, but his relatives were not very happy when they found out that all the money was to be given out to prizes in medicines, physics, chemistry, literature, and peace. After years of disputes, the Nobel Committee was established by the Norwegian Parliament, according to Nobel's will. And the first Nobel Peace Prize was awarded in 1901. Actually, the very first prize was given for humanitarian work. It was awarded to Henry Dunant for the foundation of the Red Cross to aid victims of war. The Nobel Peace Prizes to Fridtjof Nansen, UNHCR, UNICEF, and Albert Schweitzer are also all part of this tradition. Alleviate human suffering, mitigate the horrors of war, and thus promote a more peaceful, just, and stable society. At the Nobel Peace Center here in Oslo, we tell the stories about all the Nobel Peace Prize laureates. It's a remarkable crowd of 107 individuals and 28 organizations who have done something special for the greatest benefit to humankind. They all represent different paths to a more peaceful world. They all have different methods for peace, methods that we can learn from and use today in our daily lives. Like the Finnish peace negotiator Mattis Ahtisaari said when he received the Nobel Peace Prize. Do you want to win or do you want peace? It's a thought-provoking question. Do you want to win or do you want peace? Many of the laureates are true heroes, having turned despair to engagement for human rights and peace. I always get struck by people like Nelson Mandela and Malala, who did not lose faith, but instead turned anger and agony into positive force for good. I believe that we need these and the other heroes that the Nobel Peace Prize laureates represent more than ever. The people who are willing to work hard and sacrifice a lot for something they believe in, to use their engagement for the greatest benefit to humankind. In times like these, where things seem to move in the wrong direction in many ways, we need people who manage to take a great leap forward and bring other people with them. Norman Borlaug was also one such person. He died in 2009 and visited us here in Oslo in 2006 at the age of 92, I believe. From what I hear from colleagues who were here at the time, he was down to earth, humble, and more engaged in the development work itself than in having received the Nobel Peace Prize. War and conflict can cause hunger, just as much as hunger can trigger conflict and the use of violence. I'm therefore so happy today to be able to send my greetings to the State of Mexico and the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center. I wish you all a wonderful celebration. Thank you so much.